I really didn't know whether we'd ever be back. With the expense of keeping this place and living costs going up. But look at this place. I'm doing everything I can to hold on to it. This beach, my favourite beach. So I came down for the first week of Easter, just me and the dogs for the week, to set up Dotty, my caravan, by the ocean in Wales. And the dogs were happier than me, I think, to be back. They adore this place, a river that backs onto the sea. A place for them to run and have fun and play with other dogs and swim. So for me, I've been setting up the kids' bedrooms in this first week. I've changed the bedrooms around. Poppy now has the big double room. She's too old now for a tiny top bunk. So Busby now has a room to himself, as does Tilly. And me, Mum, well, I'm on a sofa bed, and that's fine. So the bedrooms are all set up as surprises, and a plumber has visited to fit a new shower that had begun to leak. I'd done all the work I could, and now to relax for the first week, to say hello to the ocean waves again, to collect driftwood on the beaches. This is soul food for me. Water and earth, my two elements that restore my soul. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel without this place. I just love it here, and it never ceases to make everything feel okay, no matter how challenging. We haven't been here a lot in the last 2 and a bit years, for obvious reasons, with borders closed and the nightmare of the last few years. I didn't really know whether the kids would enjoy it as much. We have no Wi-Fi signal really at the van, a little bit at the top of the field, but not a lot. Would they still love it now that they're growing up, getting older? At the end of this week, I was planning to drive back home and to pick them up from their dads and drive back for the second week with them. But for now, I sat and listened to this. And I've never noticed so much amazing driftwood on this beach before. I just collected bags full of the stuff, and look at this incredible route as well. Living sculpture, nature's sculpture on the beach, an art exhibition by the waves. It was just amazing to come across. I just thought it looked so wonderful on this this wild and windswept Welsh beach. It was just so lovely to be back here. You can see my dogs adore this place. They can barely contain themselves with excitement. A beach that backs onto a river. I don't think you can get any better than that, really. And I think my dogs definitely agree with me. The amount of people that have stopped and watched the dogs and Rupert swimming, the amount of times people have said, well, lurchers don't swim, do they? Watching Rupert jump in and out of the water in astonishment. Rupert has always been obsessed with the water. So an ocean one side, a river the other. Just couldn't get any better. To take the river path or the beach, both are fun, both offer up new friends to play with and chase, and ducks to chase in the water, and of course endless hours of swimming and making the water splash. Once Rupert gets swimming and playing, it's hard to get him out of the river, as you can see here.
Hey darling, good girl. Where is he? Good boy, was that fun? Yay! Was that fun?
And then fun for me, a visit to the art centre. I came up without the kids, not because they don't like visiting the art centre, but I knew I could really take the exhibition in, and I absolutely loved this show. An exhibition by the contemporary Welsh artist Bedwyr Williams, whose links I'll leave in the description box. Coming round this corner and seeing the canvases turn into this moonscape of sculptures lit by miniature street lights, it looked like. Oh, it took my breath away, and it just reminded me of the joy of seeing other people's art. It's been so limited in the last few years, and it was fabulous. And then tucked away at this far end, a film about exhibitions and the spaces they're held in, and I loved it.
The dog with the ball so gently that she barely made a sound. The gallery's incredibly heavy, MDF heavy, not coin heavy, pyramid-shaped collections box was tipped over on its side.
So the art of other people. I found this exhibition funny, to be honest. The humour in it and the sarcasm, and noticing the power of shoes too. I could relate. I often look at people's shoes to get a feel for who they are, and I felt like this artist does the same too. It was just a reminder of what it's like to get out of the house and escape four walls, and I loved it. I also loved all of these daily Instagram drawings that were also on display. Again, a sharp look at the art world and the characters within it. I chuckled over quite a few of these, I have to say. I think Pedra's Instagram is well worth a visit to see these daily drawings taking place. I loved them. Soul food, just like the ocean. And then in the gallery upstairs, the most beautiful photography exhibition by the photographer Bruce Cardwell. I've never seen sheep look so pre-Raphaelite-esque before, if that's a word. And then the pictures of Welsh families just were so evocative of country life in a demanding environment full of character. And then a walk along the main seafront as well, and a trip to the library. I joined the library in Aberystwyth. Never been a member of the library up here before, and that was so much fun. So I'm excited to take the kids there. When the kids came back, we had the most glorious week of weather. We had walks on the beach and picnics at the castle, as you can see here. The odd bit of rain stopped to play one morning, but we had dog cuddles in the van. Fish and chip suppers, watching sunsets, visit to the 2p machines in the arcade, which is Tilly's favourite. And I got busy taking photos. I loved all the patterns in here. And I found a modern day Sheila and a gig. Look at this. So it was just really amazing fun. I did take the kids back to the library. We chose books and we hired out videos to watch on the evenings in the van. This was taking videos back at the end of the week with Busby. Look at the library. It overlooks this gorgeous little benched, blossom-filled arcade. It's such a lovely building. So that's really exciting. So it's just been really wonderful. The last morning we went for a gorgeous walk down Innislas with the dogs before we got ready to come home with recharged souls and full hearts. So we're back and I'm thrilled. And I want to do more filming down there because I love it so much. I think I'm going to have to bring some sledges next time for the kids to slide down these huge sand dunes, which the dogs didn't quite know what to make of. They wanted to join in, but they didn't want to leave me. They didn't want the kids to leave them. It was fun to watch. So Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.